Hedera Hashgraph for the most part is a mid-positioned coin with the ticker HBAR that has a current worth of $0.054483 and a market capitalization of $1,827,297,772, sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Digital currencies certainly have kind of lengthy past the reason behind being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors, kind of in spite of prevalent thinking. These days, it's a resource class that certainly is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, which is genuinely critical. Some very huge venture banks, even in a real sense, procure Hedera Hashgraph and other cryptographic forms of money all at once to generally safeguard their resources under administration, against the dashing expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors, which for the most part is very critical. Presently, now is the right time to basically uncover our short, mid, and really long-haul expectation of the improvements on the HBAR market that generally depend on the readings of our very extraordinary crypto unpredictability file that truly assists us with measuring the market feeling and basically expect where in which the market means to go for the most part. At this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph is $0.054483, while the coin presently really winds up at 33rd spot in the truly by and large, for the most part positioning in an in every practical sense, significant way. The said positioning truly is assessed based on the resource's current value, that especially is duplicated by its most certainly current market capitalization, an equation that sort of is applied all through every monetary market, or so they essentially thought. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions so our clients truly get the most significant information in regards to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios in an especially significant way. It's likewise essential to, in every practical sense, consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its bearing in a truly significant manner. On November 2, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph was at $0.053586 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change generally added up to 1.33%, which for the most part is genuinely critical. 7 days prior, on October 27, HBAR really was esteemed at $0.052989, which especially intends that from that point forward, the cost especially has essentially vacillated by 0% in every practical sense, in spite of mainstream thinking. A month prior, on October 3, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $0.049362. In this manner, the coin especially has taken a 10.34% action to arrive at its exceptionally present standings explicitly. Notwithstanding, as currently made sense of, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph isn't the main essentially factor that we in a real sense consider while making the cost forecast, which shows that 7 days prior, on October 27, HBAR especially was esteemed at $0.052989, which explicitly intends that from that point forward, the cost in a real sense has especially varied by 0%. It means a lot to sort of keep a very sharp eye on changes in the market capitalization of the computerized resource under survey to by and large have an especially clear perspective on where the market especially is going, which for the most part is genuinely huge. The examination of market capitalization really conveys especially equivalent significance in both digital money and conventional business sectors, showing how a month prior, on October 3, the market member laid out the cost of Hedera Hashgraph at $0.049362. In this manner, the coin sort of has taken a 10.34% action to arrive at its current standings certainly. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology sort of is utilized to truly decide the kind of generally speaking position and fame of computerized resources and stocks, for example, or so they especially thought. Changes in market capitalization in every practical sense, positive or genuinely negative, truly are additionally demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could, all things considered, be going, as well as the resource's true capacity for making gains or posting misfortunes in both, all things considered, short and especially long-haul viewpoints. Which fundamentally is very critical. This fundamentally specific pretty measurement certainly is likewise used to check the predominance of Hedera Hashgraph, comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future presentation. Exceptionally further appearance how it's additionally essential to especially consider the verifiable information that permits framing a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading. To, in every practical sense, decide the fundamentally current market capitalization of HBAR, We basically duplicate the coursing supply, the boundary that will explicitly be essentially made sense of later by the kind of present worth of the cryptographic money under audit, or so they sort of thought. Starting today, the market capitalization of Hedera Hashgraph generally remains at $1,827,297,772, which frames the reason for sort of present essentially positioning fundamentally was referenced before, sort of additional appearance, how digital currencies explicitly have especially lengthy past a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure sellers in a sort of large manner. Yesterday, on November 2, HBAR had a market capitalization of $1,797,235,786. Keep going week. On October 27, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to for the most part was recorded at $1,776,764,850, essentially further appearance how at this point, the cost of Hedera Hashgraph certainly is $0.054483. While the coin at present in a real sense ends up at 33rd spot in the generally speaking exceptionally positioning in an unpretentious manner. A month prior, on October 3, the market worth of Hedera Hashgraph really was evaluated to sort of be $1,651,172,401, or so they basically thought. Absolute stock considers the quantity of coins that explicitly have previously been created by different means, for example, through mining. These digital currencies can basically be utilized either for in every way that really matters, dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with caretakers, which most certainly is genuinely huge. This measurement likewise figures the coins that for the most part have been eliminated through the cycle called consuming, which truly is applied to control the expansion rate, or so they thought. At this point, the in every practical sense, complete stockpile of Hedera Hashgraph basically is laid out at 50,000,000,000 HBAR, exhibiting that yesterday, on November 2, HBAR by and large had a market capitalization of $1,797,235,786 in an unpretentious manner. Finally, the circling supply truly is utilized to truly compute the market capitalization and truly survey the coin's kind of current remaining in the positions in an unpretentious way. It indicates the extremely generally measure of HBAR that is as of now exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that basically are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly sort of put unavailable for general use for reasons unknown, which for the most part is genuinely critical. It's by and large commonly accepted that digital currencies that fundamentally have a circling supply between 60 million and 150 million generally are the most reasonable for pretty long-haul speculation, since they really are generally essentially prone to in every practical sense appreciate in esteem over a drawn-out timeframe, perhaps many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate.